Guys, please let me know if my voice is clear or not. Is my voice is clear, guys? Hello, am I audible, guys?
Yeah, you are audible, sir.
Hmm. Good evening. Good evening,
Guys,
everyone.
please respond to your trainer.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, in last session, we are discussing about for. So basically, in today's session, our focus is to solve problems with the help of for. So basic problem I will take and I will solve all these problems with you. So first problem that I am going to solve is factorial of a given. So anybody who has any idea what is the meaning of factorial? किसी को फैक्टोरियल आता है क्या होता है in our school days we have learned about factorial 1 factorial 2 factorial like that what is that any
Current number should be multiplied with previous number. Like factorial 5
yes
should be 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1.
yes correct that is your factorial factorial means whatever number factorial you want you will start multiply that number till 1 like 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 3. Now here one question I am going to ask. If I am going to multiply like this, 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, and if I am going to multiply like this, both result will be same or both result will be different. Anybody? Both result will be same or both result will be different. This multiplication I am doing, this multiplication I am doing. Both result will be same or both result will be different.
Different, I think.
Multiplication is if you are doing A into B and B into A, both are same. Same. Let me do. If I am having A into B, if you are doing something A into B, then it is equal to B into A as well. For example, if you are doing 5 into 4, 5 into 4 is equal to 20. 4 into 5, it is equal to 20. तो चाहे आगे से करो चाहे पीछे करो रिजल्ट सेम guys is my voice is clear Amin is telling that your voice is not clear Simran please let me
It's clear, sir.
Amin check your internet the internet issues. Okay. So basically, if you are going to multiply either 5 into 4 or 4 into 5, the result will always be same. So same thing is here. If you are going to calculate 5 factorial, you can write 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, or you can write 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. Result wise, both are same. You will get same result. If you are multiplying 5 into 4 into 2, 3 into 2 into 1, or you are going to take 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 both will give you same result. Let me take one more example. Suppose that someone is telling calculate 9 factorial. So basically 9 factorial means 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. This is the first. Now if I am writing like this 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7 into 8 into the result will always be same. Either you are multiplying from this direction or you can multiply from this direction. The result of both things will be same. No any differences there. If you will see here, if I am writing 5, then what is our requirement is generate numbers from 1 to 5. That is our first one. And then whatever number is generated, we will multiply those numbers together. So what is the objective? First tell me how we will generate these numbers. If I am writing some number value, num is equal to some number I am taking here as an input, enter a number, enter a number. So after this, for example, number is 6. If number is 6, how we can generate numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? What we will use it for generating numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After this number, I want to generate the number. How we will do it? In last session, we have discussed this thing. Anybody who can say what I will use here? for generating numbers from 1 to 6? Anyone? Yes, go ahead.
Sir, n into n minus 1.
And okay, approach is correct, but I'm not talking about approach. I'm talking about how we can generate numbers. In last session, we have discussed if you want to generate a sequence of, we are having some function
Range.
for range function, correct? So
Yes.
here, what I will do is we will generate numbers from 1 to 6 because our first job is if you are going to calculate factorial of 5, for 5 factorial, you need to have numbers from 1 to 5. That is your first objective. So our first objective is calculate numbers up till the given number. So if I am giving input as 6, that means I need to generate numbers from 1 to 6. That is first requirement. So let me generate numbers first for I in the range of number. Here starting, we are going to start from 1 and go up till num. Num plus 1. Remember this. Why? Because if you are writing num here, then whatever value of num we are giving, that is excluded. So if I am writing num here only, then it will not generate number till 6. It will generate number till 5. So our requirement is generate number till 6. So you need to write this after this colon hit enter. Colon hit enter. Next step colon hit enter. After this for I in range. So if I am going to print my I value, let's see whether numbers are generated or not. I am giving input as yeah input as 6. Say your numbers are generated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same as it is if I am giving 9. Your numbers are generated from 1 to 9. So first requirement is generate numbers. That is your first requirement. So whenever you are going to calculate factorial, first calculate what? First calculate the numbers. Till this point, everything is clear. We are simply generating numbers. If it is a 9 factorial, you will start generating numbers from 1 up till 9. If it is 15 factorial, you will start generating numbers from 1 till 50. So we have simply generated numbers till. Is it clear till this point, guys? सबको clear है यहाँ तक? Okay, I hope it is clear. After this, what is your next step? So for understanding next step, first you need to understand one important point. If I am having some number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if someone is telling that, tell me the multiplication of these numbers. Tell me the multiplication of these numbers. Then how you will calculate the number multiplication of these number, guys? What you will do? First you will multiply these two numbers. First you will multiply these two numbers. Whatever result is coming, 2 1 या 2. जो भी रिजल्ट आएगा वो हमारा ये है। अब हम क्या करेंगे नेक्स्ट वैल्यू को लेंगे और इस वैल्यू को लेंगे दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई 3 2 जा 6 अब इसका रिजल्ट क्या आएगा 6 ठीक है इनटू अब क्या इस नंबर को लेंगे इस नंबर सेम एज इट इज 6 4 जा 24 we will take it as okay. Then again we will take 5 here 24 into 5 अब यहाँ पे अगर एक चीज तुम लोग देखो 24 5 जा 1 So after 5 factorial, what is my factorial? It is 130. अब यहाँ पे एक चीज तुम देखो जब हमने इन दो का मल्टीप्लीकेशन किया हमने उसको कहीं पे एक जगह स्टोर करके रखा क्योंकि तभी हम नेक्स्ट नंबर को लेके मल्टीप्लाई कर पा तो हम क्या करेंगे एक वेरिएबल क्रिएट कर लेंगे जिसके अंदर हम अपने प्रीवियस मल्टीप्लिकेशन को स्टोर करेंगे प्रीवियस मल्टीप्लिकेशन दैट मींस ये जो मल्टीप्लिकेशन हो रहा है इसको हम एक वेरिएबल के अंदर स्टोर कर देंगे एफ नाम से कोई भी वेरिएबल क्रिएट कर सकते हैं इट्स अप okay it's up to us we can create sorry okay what we are doing is we are going to create one variable and in that variable we are going to store the multiplication of the numbers. So what I will do is 2 1 ja 2. Whatever result is coming from this, I am going to store that result in one variable f. Why we are storing it? Because in our next iteration, when next iteration will come, then I am going to multiply that number by 3. So you need to store this f somewhere. You need to store that, then only you will multiply this with next number. If you are not storing it, then we don't have any track that what is this number. So whatever multiplication I am getting, whatever previous multiplication I am getting, I will store that in some variable f, and then I am going to multiply that with next number, which is same as it is. Whatever result is coming from this, 3 to the 6. So again, I will store this 6 in some variable named as, and next variable will come, that is same as it is 24. This 24 also I will store in some variable named as, and then into 5 is coming as it is. So what we need to do is we need to create one variable here. So let me create variable f is equal to 1. So that means at the beginning, before multiplication, I am creating one variable whose name is 1. Like whose value is, after this, what we will do? Whatever numbers are there, if this is my number 1 and 2, if this is my number, I will multiply these numbers. I will multiply these numbers. And whatever result is coming, 2 1 ja 2 1 ja 2 into, I will store this multiplication. I will store this multiplication into one variable named as, and next number is coming, that is your. So that means I need to multiply. Initial number is f, and I am going to change my f with a multiplication of, this is what? This f is nothing but your previous number into I. I is what? I is your next number. I is your current number which is coming. So this f will store the multiplication of this previous number, and this I is nothing but your current number. This I is nothing but your current number. So this will store, this f will store the product of previous numbers, and this I is nothing but the current I value. That is the thing. So what I will do is here, we will simply write f is equal to f into I. That means this f is having previous product, and this I is nothing but my current number which is coming. Those who are not able to understand, no need to worry. Let me take iterations. So how this for loop is working? Let's do some postmortem. See, this is my complete code which we have. Okay, let's take my number I have given as 4. My number that I have given as 4. This is my number. So what I will do is, for first iteration, that means first time when this for loop is run, at that time, your f value is 1, because this is my f value for the first time. So f value is 1. Coming to the I value. So your I value will be 1 comma 1 comma num plus 1. So anybody who can tell me what are the numbers which are generated here? If my num value is 4, then what are the numbers which are generated here? 1 comma num plus 1. What are the numbers which will be generated here? Anybody? 1 comma num plus 1, and num value is 4. Anyone who can tell? No one. This will generate number up till 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is included. None of your voice is breaking for a lot. Okay, it will generate numbers from 1 to 4. So for the first time, I value will be 1. Again, next time I value will be 2. Again, next time I value will be 3. Again, next time I value will be 4. Like that. So for first iteration, your f value is 1 and your I value is also. Your I value is also 1. Again, for I is 1. For I in 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4. So 1 is there in this sequence. Yes, 1 is there. That means your condition is true. So if it is true, I am going inside. F is equal to initial F value 1 into I value. I value at this point is 1. So 1 ja 1 is. So F value after completing first iteration, your F value will be, this is your first iteration. Now second iteration. When second iteration is 1, when second iteration is 1, what is the updated value of F? So updated value of F is 1. So I will write F is equal to, so updated value of F is 1. This writing. Okay. Now F value will be your 1. Your F value will be 1. Coming to the I value. When next iteration is coming, what is my I value? For second iteration, what is my I value, guys? Guys, please revise. All these things we have discussed in last session. I value will be, okay. Now again, for 2 in 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, 2 is there in this sequence. Yes, 2 is there in the sequence. So again, it is 4. Then again, F is equal to, at this point, what is my F value? At this point, your F value is 1. So 1 into I value is 2. So here, the updated value of F is 2 1 ja. So for second iteration, your F value is coming as, when second iteration is running, your F value is coming as, and this is nothing but the multiple of previous element. And I'm going to store it in. So if you are having any original number, so what is the meaning of this? 2 1 ja. These two are going to be multiplied. These two are going to be multiplied, and the result which is coming as 2, this I am going to store it in some variable F. Now what I will do is, I will multiply this F is having 3 value. I will multiply this F into next element which is coming, that is. So again, what I will do is, again third iteration. When third iteration is coming, your F value, anybody, what is my updated F value at this point? F is just storing the product of previous two numbers. F is just having the product of previous two numbers. So what is the F value at this point? It is 2. Whatever updated value is coming, that value is your F value. I value will be 3 because this is your third iteration. After this, for 3 in 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 3 is there in the sequence. Yes, again. Now here's previous F value. What is my previous F value? It is 2 into I value. I value is what? 3. So this is nothing but this one. See, previous value is 2 and I value is what? 3. And if whatever multiplication is coming of this, I am going to multiply that. 3 2 just 6. That multiplication I am going to store in some variable named as. So the updated value of F at this point is 6. The updated value of F at this point is 6. So here F is equal to 3 2 ja 6. So this is your 6. Updated F value is 6. Now again, when fourth iteration is run, F value. What is my F value for fourth iteration? It will be 6. Whatever updated value is coming, that is your iteration. So it is 6. 6. Again, I value. What is my I value? I value will be, okay, again for loop. For 4 in your sequence is 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma. Now again, f is equal to previous f value is 6 into I value, which is 4. Here f value which we are getting is 20. Now after this, your for loop has been completed because for loop will run until the numbers are generated. So 4 numbers are generated, 4 iteration has been. So at last, in your f variable, your actual factorial values. In your f variable, because see, 4 factorial is there. What is my 4 factorial? 24 is my 4. So in this f only your data is stored. In this f only your result is stored. That's it. So here just print your f value. And in this f you are having your result. In this f you are having your result. That is your factorial. That's it. I am writing, giving input as 4. See, 20. And here if I am giving something like 20 factorial, you will get value of 20 factorial. See, this is your factorial 20 value. 9 factorial. 9 factorial. This is your factorial program. Now you guys can ask the doubts. Any question, any doubt you guys want to ask, please let me know. Hmm. Ha guys, any type of question in this? See, this is something which is different. This is known as logic. Okay, logic building will be there with the help of practice. अगर practice करोगे तभी logic build होगा. So this is all about practice. Whatever I have written here, this is your logic. And this logic will be implemented when you are doing practice. Without practice, you will never get this logic. 100%. So practice is important for understanding this logic. So I have shown you the iteration, how this logic is working. So same thing at last in your f value, your factorial values. Now you guys will try this question. Our next question is Python program to print sum of n natural numbers. What is the meaning of this? See, suppose that some number is there, n is equal to 10. What is your requirement? You need to calculate the sum of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. This sum you need to calculate. And this sum, I think it is 55. Okay. So this thing you need to calculate. If it is n is equal to 5, if n is equal to 5, you need to calculate 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Now see, this logic and this logic, both are approximately same. Tell me what I need to do, how to write the code for it. See this above code and then tell me. Anybody unmute yourself and tell how we will write this logic. Approximately similar logic it is. First generate numbers up to from 1 up till that number. That is your first job. After generating those numbers, perform addition. That is our requirement that we need. Anybody who can tell me how to write the logic for this? Same logic here. Here we are having multiplication. Here we are having addition. That is the only difference. Tell me what is the logic that I need to write. Anybody?
So we can use instead of multiply symbols, we can use add symbols. That is enough
Correct.
for that.
Correct. Instead of, because here we are not doing multiplication. Here we are doing addition. So just the difference is instead of multiplication, put plus. But one more change we need to do. Initial value will not be 1. It will be 0. Why? Because when we are talking about factorial, why I have taken factorial value as 1? Initial factorial value as 1. The reason is if I am taking as 0, your overall result will be 0. Because if you are going to multiply anything with 0, your result will be 0. That's why I have taken initial value of f as 1, not 0. But here, if I am taking it as 1, it will create an impact in your code. So just take a value as 0. This is important point. In case of factorial, why we have not taken at 0? The reason is if I am taking 0 and here we are trying to perform multiplication. So any number, if any number is going to be multiplied by 0, your result will be 0. Your result will be 0. Your complete factorial will be 0 in that case. Let me show you. I am writing at 0 and see. I want to calculate 5 factorial. See, the result is C. Again, if I am calculating 9 factorial, your result is 0. Why this result is coming at 0? The reason is because of this. Because you have given initial value as 0. So if your initial value is 0, then 0 is going to multiply with any number. The result is 0. That's why here we take at 1. But coming to the addition, will 0 will impact addition? Will 0 impact addition? The answer is no. 0 is not impacting addition. Okay. That is the reason initially I have taken my sum value as 0. And then we are performing same process. Generate the numbers and multiply the numbers together. Let's see. I am giving 10. First 10 numbers I want. See. 50. Okay. If you want to see the sum value as well or I value, just print I. See what are the numbers which are generated. So it is a sum of these numbers. It is a sum of these. 55 is a sum of these. That is this. Clear, everybody? Others? Abhinay, it is clear? Okay, let me take one more problem. Python program to print sum of even numbers and sum of odd numbers from a given list. So what is this question? Very simple question. One list has been given. So suppose that this is my list which we are having. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is my list. What is our requirement? Whatever even numbers are there, I want the sum of even numbers separately. I want the sum of odd numbers separately. That means even number sum I want odd numbers. Both the sum I want. That is our requirement. So what I will do is, first iterate over it. Whatever list is given, just iterate over it, like this. Print x, print iso. So if I'm writing like this, see, it will just show you the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means in each iteration, I is nothing but 1 by 1 number which are generated. So for the first case, I value will be 1. Again, in next case, I value will be 2. Again, in next case, I value will be 3. Again, in next case, I value will be 4. Again, in next case, I value will be 5, and so on. So basically here we are simply generating, we are not generating numbers, we are just iterating over the given sequence. And what is the sequence which is here? It is a list. Now after this, anybody take a guess what I will do? What I will do? Just think what we can do in this case. We are having a sequence that is a list. After that, what is our next step that we will follow? I plus 2, no, it will not work. Kamyani. Just think. That means you need to put condition here. Now you need to filter out the even numbers and odd numbers. You are just iterating over the list. That is fine. After iteration, your next step is put one condition that will filter out what are the odd numbers in this list and what are the even number in this list. That we need to do. That means we need to filter out what are the odd number in this list and what are the even number in this list. That is our requirement. So how to find odd numbers and even numbers? Simply, if I modulus 2 is equal to 0. So this means it is a odd number. And if it is not true, that means it is a even number. Okay, so we are just making condition. If I is nothing but for the first time I value will be 1. So 1 modulus 2 is equal to 0. No, that means it will go in else. Okay, so whatever elements are coming, I am just putting one condition that will tell whether this number is even or odd. Okay, just for filtering cases I am using. For filtering purpose. It is just for filtering purpose. I modulus 2 is equal to that means your number is even. Otherwise, your number is odd. Now, if number is odd or even, our job is to calculate the sum. So just I am creating one variable sum even, which will store the sum of even number. Then sum underscore odd, which will store the sum of odd numbers. So even number and odd number sum we are calculating. After this, if I modulus 2 is equal to 0, what we need to do? We need to add some value to our initial sum. So initial sum is add even plus whatever I values come. Whatever I value is coming, because that I value will be your even value. That I value will be your even value. And same as it is in case of else means it is a odd number. So I am going to add that odd number into the odd number value. Yes. That's it. And at last, what we will do is we will print our sum underscore even and sum underscore. Okay, let me run this. See, 30 and 25. If you will calculate 314, 314, 549, 9, 7, 16, 16 and 9, 24 and 125. So odd is 25 and even is 30. Okay, that is it. So what we are doing is, first we are iterating over this list. Next, we are putting one condition that will check whether a number is even and odd. After that, what we have done is, we have created two variables because we need to calculate sum of even numbers separately and sum of odd numbers separately. Both the numbers we need to generate separately. We need to calculate separately. So what I have done, I have created two variables initially. First variable will store even number sum and second will store odd numbers. So if this condition is true, I am updating my sum underscore even to plus I. I is nothing but your even number which is come. And here in else part, I am updating our sum underscore odd to whatever I value is coming. This I value will be your odd number. And that I am adding it and I am just storing that in sum underscore. Ha guys, how many of you are able to understand this? Is it clear or not? Hmm. Shall I do iteration guys? अगर नहीं समझ में आया बताओ मैं iteration करके. Simran, what about you? Is it like a bouncer? Simran, are you able to understand? Okay. Fine. So after this, notes. Okay, fine. After this, so these are the just common questions we have taken which are relevant to form. Now, next type of loop is there that is known as while. While. Before understanding while loop, let me give you few things related to form. When you are going to use for. So for loops are generally used. For loops are generally used with with sequences और container. अगर हमको लूप सीक्वेंसेस और कंटेनर के ऊपर चलाना है देन वी विल यूज फॉर. नाउ कमिंग टू द व्हाइल लूप का कब यूज कर. व्हाइल लूप का हम लोग यूज करते हैं इफ वी वांट टू एग्जीक्यूट अ ग्रुप ऑफ स्टेटमेंट. अ ग्रुप ऑफ स्टेटमेंट. इफ वी वांट टू execute a group of statement until the condition is true, then we will use while. So that means while loop is based on condition. So whatever condition you have given, if that condition is true, you are executing the statement. If your condition is false, you are going to stop your loop. Then you are going to use while loop. So for loop क्या करता है? अगर हमको सीक्वेंस के ऊपर चलाना है, then we will use for loop. अगर हमें कंडीशन के बेसिस पे रन करना है loop, then we will use while loop. So generally in real time, both the loops are important. Just okay, in real time, both the loops are important. The while. So while loop you have given, if the given condition is true, your result will be whatever content is there in your loop that will be executed. And if the condition, if the condition is false, then your loop will not be executed. What is the syntax of this? Let me write the syntax of this. How to create for while. What you will write? While is what? This is a keyword. This while is your keyword. After that, you will write condition. You will write condition. After writing the condition, you will write your statement or body. That means what code you want to repeat. क्या code तुम repeat करना चाहते हो? That code we will write. After this, there is one very, very important point that is known as increment slash decrement. This point is very, very important. Increment and decrement is very, very important. Why? Because if you are not doing increment and decrement, in that case, your loop will run infinite. अगर तुम ये चीज नहीं देते हो, तो तुम्हारा लूप जो है वो इनफाइनाइट में जाएगा, 100% इनफाइनाइट में जाएगा. आई विल शो यू विद एग्जांपल. लेट्स टेक वन एग्जांपल. Suppose that I am writing I is equal to 1, and then I am writing while I is less than, while I is less than. तो मैं क्या कर रहा हूं? मैं I की वैल्यू को इनिशियलाइज किया मैंने 1, और मैंने कंडीशन क्या लिखी है कि जो 1 है वो 4 से छोटा है. ठीक है, तो यहां तक तो ठीक है. मैंने कंडीशन लिख दी. आई हैव टेकन I वैल्यू एज 1 एंड आई हैव मेंशन इन कंडीशन. टिल दिस पॉइंट एवरीथिंग इज करेक्ट. आफ्टर दैट आई हैव रिटन प्रिंट हाई. So if you will see, if I'm going to execute a code like this, here I have not done any increment and decrement. Increment and decrement means change the value of I. That I have not done. Increment decrement का मतलब होता है हमको I की वैल्यू को चेंज करना है. But I have not performed any changes in this. So if I am going to run like this, your code will go infinite times. See, infinite times तुम्हारा code चलेगा. अब ये क्यों चला है? Why it is going to infinite times? Very simple reason. The reason is, if you are seeing this, what is my I value? Just stopping this. Okay. Now see, when I am running this code, I value is 1. Anywhere I am modifying this I value. कहीं पे भी मैं I की वैल्यू को चेंज कर रहा हूं यहाँ पे. In this complete code, anywhere I am changing this value I. Anybody? Anywhere I am updating my I value or some deleting my I value, anything I am doing? The answer is no. So for every iteration, your I value will be, हर iteration में I की value क्या रहेगी? For every iteration, your I value will be 1 only. 1 means ये हमारा जो होगा ये हमेशा ट्रू होगा. अगर तुम इस I को अपडेट नहीं करोगे, तो हर बार तुम्हारा I की वैल्यू क्या रहेगी? वो 1 ही रहेगी. और अगर 1 रहेगी तो ये कंडीशन हमेशा ट्रू जाएगी, और कंडीशन हमेशा ट्रू जाएगी, देन इट विल गो टू इनफाइनाइट. दैट इज अ रीजन इंक्रीमेंट डिक्रीमेंट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. If you are not doing this increment decrement, your loop will go infinite times. 100% your loop will go infinite times. So if you want to stop your loop, you need to change your I value like this. I is equal to I plus 1 or I plus 2, like that you can change it. Now, what is the meaning of this? When first time this loop is run, when first time, let me show you how it is working. This is my code. Now, when first time I am going to run my code, so at that time I value is 1. Okay. While 1 is less than 4, condition true or false? Condition true or false? It is true. 1 is less than 4. Yes, 1 is less than 4. I am printing high. After that, I am changing my I value to I plus 1. So initial I value is 1. 1 plus 1 is Now when next iteration is coming, what is my I value? अगले iteration के लिए I की वैल्यू क्या होगी? पहले आइट्रेशन में आई की वैल्यू 1 थी, अब अगले आइट्रेशन में हमने आई की वैल्यू को अपडेट कर दिया है, तो अगले आइट्रेशन में आई की वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगी? 2 हो जाएगी। ठीक है, 2। अगर मैं यहाँ पे इंक्रीमेंट डिक्रीमेंट नहीं करता तो तुम्हारी आई की वैल्यू 1 ही रहती। इफ वी विल नॉट डू दिस इंक्रीमेंट एंड डिक्रीमेंट, योर वैल्यू ऑफ आई इज 1, एंड इफ वैल्यू ऑफ आई इज 1, दैट मींस योर लूप विल गो इनफाइनाइट। क्योंकि मैंने अपडेट और डिलीट का कोई कॉन्सेप्ट यूज, दैट मींस मैंने इंक्रीमेंट नहीं किया। अगर मैंने इंक्रीमेंट नहीं किया तो लूप इनफाइनाइट जाएगा। 200% you loop will go infinite times if you are not doing increment decrement. That's why increment decrement is very, very, very important. Okay, so increment decrement we need to do, because if we are not giving increment decrement, your loop will go infinite. Okay, that is the thing. Let me show you second iteration. I value will be your 2. So while 2 is less than 4, condition is again true. So just write. Again I am printing high. And again, I am updating my I value. I is equal to initial I value is 2. 2 plus 1 is equal to. So updated value of I is 3. Again, next iteration. For next iteration, I value will be 3. While 3 is less than 4. Again, condition is true. True. And if it is true, I am printing high. After printing high, I am updating my I value. I is equal to 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1. That means I value is 4. So if you will see, in every iteration, your I value is changing. In every iteration, your I value is changing. अगर मैं यहाँ पे increment decrement नहीं करता, तो I value will always be fixed as. Okay. Now again, when loop will run, so your I value will be. If your I value will be 4, again while loop is running, so while 4 not equal to condition true or false. 4 not equal to 4. Condition true or false. क्या होगा बताओ? 4 जो है वो नॉट इक्वल टू 4 है कि नहीं? 4 इज लेस देन 4। 4 इज लेस देन 4। द आंसर इज नो, दैट मींस इट इज 4। फॉल्स का मतलब क्या हुआ? तुम्हारा लूप खत्म हो गया। तुम्हारा लूप यहीं पे खत्म हो गया। तो एट लास्ट हमारा कितनी बार हाई प्रिंट हुआ? पहली बार हाई हुआ, दूसरी बार हाई हुआ, तीसरी बार। और आई की वैल्यू क्या क्या आई? आई की वैल्यू 2 आई, आई की वैल्यू 3 आई, आई की वैल्यू 4। ठीक है, दैट इज ऑल। In this way, if I am going to run this code, your loop will high will be printed 3 times. 3 times. And 3 times are your this is your high, this is your high, this is your. After that, at fourth iteration, your condition is false. And once your condition is false, your loop will be terminate. Once your condition is false, your loop will be terminate. Ask your doubts, guys. Okay. ये मैंने बेसिक ओवरव्यू दिया है, नेक्स्ट सेशन में और डिस्कस करूंगा वाइल। तो अब जिसको भी डाउट है, कैसा भी डाउट है, if any kind of doubt is there, please let me know. Any kind of doubt related to complete Python program. Related to complete Python programming, if any kind of doubt is there, please let. No doubt. Nobody is having any kind of doubt. I was trying to write something, but it's not writing. Ha, Kamani, tell me what is your doubt. You can unmute as well if you. What you are trying to write. Yeah, tell me. What's your doubt? I will send you my code. Yeah, please send. Please send your code. I have not received as of now. Send your code, then we will discuss what is the issue in your. Hmm. Okay, this type of project you are trying to implement. Actually, I am not able to copy your code. I am not able to copy your code. I am not able to copy your code. Come on. Yeah, from chat box, I am not able to copy it. What is your doubt here in this code? Menu is equal to pizza 40, pizza 50. Then you have taken print, welcome to my restaurant, print 40, then pasta 50. Okay. Two orders you have taken. Order total is 0 right now. Item is equal to you are taking input. Enter the name of the order you want to order. Okay. If item 1 in menu, okay, in menu, then order total plus 1 is equal to menu item 1. Menu item 1. Menu of item 1. Okay, that is also good. Print your item is item 1. Okay. Has been added in the balance order. Item 1 is not available. Yeah, it is correct. What is the issue? Ma'am? Your code is correct. What you are doing is, let me write here. You are taking one menu here, like pizza. Rupees, you have taken something like 40, comma, pasta, pasta, 50. Okay. One menu you have taken first. After that, you are just printing, welcome to the restaurant. Then print, you are printing pizza, 40. Then backslash n for moving into next line you are using. Then pasta, 50. It is not taking second input. Okay, just pizza, 50. Okay, two inputs you have taken. Then order underscore total. Order underscore total is equal to 0. I'm not able to copy, that's why I'm writing is equal to 0. Item underscore 1 is equal to input and the name of the order. Move on this. Then if order, if item was item underscore 1 in mean, then you are adding order underscore total plus is equal to plus is equal to, right? Your item that's the then you take it print part. This part what you are doing. Print ordered item is not available. Answer. It is an indentation issue. Kamyani. After print, when you are writing else statement, na, you are writing something like print. Let me write it. Ordered item is not evident. Now, after this, what you've done is you have moved out from this else part. Don't move out from this else part. Okay. Once this condition is false, directly it will move in else part. Here itself, you can write another one. Here itself, you can write another order and you can take your input again like this. So I think indentation issue is there. You have taken outside this. Outside this line, you have taken. That's okay. That is the issue. Here you have taken, you are taking like this. This is not acceptable. You need to take like this. That means once this condition is false, I am moving in else part and in else part your code is exists. Okay, like this. Yeah, you will try. And if it is still it is not working, you can reach out to me. You can discuss with me. Yeah, I will discuss. Yeah, any other question, guys? Any other question you guys want to ask? Hmm. So here, one more thing, guys. Try to solve as much as problems because problems are very, very important for you. You can go on Google and with the help of for loop, n number of problems are available. With for loop, n number of problems are available. Try to solve as much as problem because coming to the problem solving, this is known as problem solving. This is your logic. So your logic will be implemented when you are writing code. Without writing code, your logic will not be. I can tell you the syntax, but logic will only be implemented. It is something like math, you can say. Okay, programming is something like math. So logic is depend on your practice. Once you are practicing the things, your logic will be a strong day by day. And if you are not practicing the thing, the logic will be go down. Okay, so logics are very, very important once you are comfortable with logics. That's why I told you. I have shared you only two, like 3 to 4 problems I have discussed in today's session. What you can do is use copy pen and perform iteration like this. जो मैंने यहाँ पे किया हुआ है ना आइट्रेशन हर चीज का तो सबका आइट्रेशन करके आउटपुट निकालो और जब ये तुम 2 से 3 बार करोगे तो तुमको एक्चुअल में समझ में आएगा कि ये फॉर लूप चल कैसे रहा अगर फॉर लूप को समझना है देन यू नीड टू डू आइट्रेशन the best way is try to perform iteration because once you are performing iteration then only you will understand how while loop or for loop is working as while loop and for loop is tricky as compared to other topics your while loop and for because these are directly giving you the answer you are getting the answer but how that answer is coming that you will only understand if you are comfortable with iteration process so your iteration process is very 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 important so whatever problems I have discussed in today's session your simple job is use copy pen perform iteration like same as it is I have done the iteration in the same process you can do your iteration and check whether you are getting same result or once you are doing it 2 to 3 times you will get everything. Okay, otherwise, when next sessions are going to come, maybe things are a little bit complex. Day by day, the complexity is going to be increased. So if you are comfortable with these things, your future topics are very, very easy. But if you are not comfortable with these things, in future, like it is very difficult to understand the rest of the things because these are basic things that we are discussing in sessions. Okay, so it is your homework, guys. What you need to do is whatever questions I have discussed, 3 to 4 questions are there. Use copy pen, perform iteration one by one. And after performing iteration, check whether you are getting same result on. Okay. And then you will check whether the result is same on. If your result is same, that means your iteration is also correct. And if iteration is incorrect, in live session, I have shown you the iteration of that. Check where you are doing mistake. Okay. And if you are comfortable with iteration, then only you will understand for loop and while because it is something like I cannot give you some magic type of thing that this is the for loop, this is while loop learning. No, it is not like while loop and for loop is all about practicing. Okay, this is okay. Any other question you want to ask, guys? No question, nothing. अगर किसी को कैसा भी डाउट है तो पूछ was not well, so could not attend your previous class. So from where I can access the class? Kamyani, please refer the recording of for loop. Okay, in the beginning of the session, I discussed what is for loop, and for that you can discuss with sir is also available here. You can talk to him that he will tell you about recordings where you will get the recordings. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. One more thing. Yeah. Any other doubt, guys? You want to ask? Okay. Sir, are you there?